New Zealand welcomes the world as we bring in a new year with all the stars of the HSBC World Sevens Series. So our standings then after the 3 rounds at the halfway point, as I say, New Zealand sitting just ahead of Australia, USA and Canada rounding out the top 4. Women's pools, of course, just the 3 pools for the women, so that means the next best second place team will go through to the semi-finals. So New Zealand the top seeds in Pool A with Fiji and England. Pool B has Australia, USA, that'll be a beauty, and then Canada, France, Spain and Ireland in Pool C. France pressing early in the second half. Kemba, Bina rushing up on her. Once more Izara's there to support her. Now it's going to open for Druan with Grassino. One-on-one, Garcia trying to chase across. Patricia Garcia, she's not going to get near Cami Grassino though. A well-worked team try by France.
And that is phenomenal there from this French lineup. Every single player on the field got a touch of the ball at least once in that phase of play.
Using the full width of the field. Williams in some space. Charity Williams trying to get around the outside of Murphy Crowe, still chasing, but Williams is going to stroll in. Easy finish in the end for Charity Williams.
And she's probably one of the best impact players in this game, coming off the bench, playing to her strengths, and this is the impact that she has.
Very tidy performance from the Canadians, 24 points to 7 over Ireland.
That's out on that side, Orta with a late cut. In, out, gone! Brilliant French rugby. And Lena Guedin will score their 4th.
The French team looking supremely impressive. There's no chance there. Mulhall just gets thrown to the floor.
France convincing 35-7 over Ireland. Williams, Charity Williams, finally breaks the deadlock.
And the deception there with a 2-hand dummy. Barbara Pla has bought that down the local market. Unbelievable skill.
Lucan gets it out. Ben will kick.
Play on.
And the chase is brilliant. It bounced up for Alani. Wow. Canada have got the job done by a scoreline of 35-5. Great defensive work from the Russians here.
Yeah, outstanding, isn't it? Just getting into the Americas. Have opted to take the kick.
Kalter will chase now. Kalter back in her pace and skills. Terrific.
Brilliant individual try here from Kalter. And that's why she's got 752 points to her name. And another 5 to that.
Elliot Green winds up. Breaks through. See you later. Costa's quick. But she's not going to stop her.
Look at this, she chops back. But as I mentioned before, she's powerful, so she uses her fend.
They scored the first try and the last try, but it is Australia that wins the game by 24 points to 14.
Now they move it wide. Good structure again to their attack. And looking to really stretch them. And they're going to get another one. Well, Brazil started well, but now USA starting to run riot here.
We speak about X factor and flair, so dangerous with ball in hand.
And here is Green again. Oh, goes straight to the tackle, uses one of the Russian players as a doormat, and away she goes. Yes, Strokova, she'll wake up in a cold sweat at 2 o'clock tomorrow morning thinking about that. And a lovely offload. Paki! Soraya Paki. Well, she is an outstanding prospect. Comes onto the field, gets an early touch, and she's in for the try. Nice work from Savu, floating the pass wide. They're full of attacking talent. And here is Naimasi. She's a machine. Such a great try-scoring threat. Anna Maria Naimasi scores.
And you see she just completely backs herself. The in and away there, one-on-one. Beats Megan Jones.
Great start for Fiji. They've beaten England by 26-19. and New Zealand now starting to build something on the right. They give it early to Michaela Blyde, and off she goes. Oh, what a great welcome back to the Blackburn Sevens for the flying Michaela Blyde. Hirini it was who won the line out, and busting through the middle, Stacey Flula. Well, the name may have changed, the result's still the same. You give her half a metre and she is gone. It's an emphatic victory to the Blackburn Sevens. New Zealand off to a winning start by 40 points to 7.
Now spreading wide, stepping off the right, Liu Xiaoqin, she's been dangerous. Took them on herself. The right foot step it was. One-on-one, and finally the deadlock is broken. 5 minutes into the match, China score.
He just takes one big step here. Brilliantly done.
And now the crowd roaring on for China, and the ball back in field. One U still alive for the Chinese. Spinning, trying to get away out of the tackle, Liu Xiaoqin. Ball bouncing, big tackle coming in, and now it must be opening up surely for China. Again, Fiji scramble. What tenacious defence.
Here?
And now the penalty. The quick tap, numbers wide, and this will be the one for China. A return to the World Series as an invitational team, and just like they did last year, they beat Fiji at the final moments. Penalty for New Zealand. Played in an offside position. They want one more before half-time. Blyde again going to take them on herself. Michaela Blyde, she is. Watch and wonder as Michaela Blyde, who's missed the last 2 tournaments, is welcome back to the World Series with 4 tries in the half. The pool standings are New Zealand at the top from China, who had a famous win over Fiji. Tough day for England. Looking at Pool B, and Australia and the USA, the unbeaten teams at the top of the table there, looking strong as well. And then over to Pool C, it is a similar look where it is Canada and France, the big guns standing out